Yeah.
And yeah, let me.
Final 2 days.
Dude, what a tournament it's been, man. Like for us to watch and for you to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously
It's
I'm joined.
insane.
Yeah, man. I'm joined with Morhpeo, and yeah, we're gonna provide you with the consolidation match with a duo cast. And right away, before the match starts, I'm gonna bring up the statistics because we have some special statistics planned.
Thanks to Flo.
Yes.
Credits to him, the spreadsheet master of this tournament.
Exactly. Yeah, he's done so much work. So yeah, yo, what's up, guys in the chat? Nels, Maprix, Lufter, how are you guys doing, man? Got a banger of a match. So yeah, we have some statistics about this. So obviously we have Ferry, Artisse, and Hazard and Astronaut who are gonna play. And yeah, what should we start with? We have the map bans, which are already quite interesting. So these are our players here, and we see Astronaut banning different maps every single time.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I
Yep.
have Trackmania
Although-
Turbo.
Oh, you have that as your category.
Yeah.
Well, while you change that, I can speak about Trackmania Turbo. Let's go. Yeah.
Yo, Matt as well.
Yo, dude.
Can I
So
change that?
yeah, but the expected bans here, so Ferry, Mediterranean, Hazard Concrete, those are almost 100%. But Artiste, Jumanji is based on the previous bans, but he most likely won't ban this. And Astronaut, I don't really know. I would expect him to ban like Hypnosis or
Yeah.
or some or maybe, well, Mediterranean is another map he doesn't really like, but since Ferry he bans it anyway.
Yeah,
no matter.
he's definitely gonna ban this. Yeah.
Yeah, and Ferry is the first to ban, so yeah.
That is an interesting point as well. So yeah, Ferry most likely is gonna ban Medi.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been a while since we saw Mediterranean actually.
Actually, yeah, I played it once on my first match.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it's been played. Let me bring that up. Mediterranean has been played 7 times, so it's the second least played map after Concrete.
Yeah, exactly. And we did have those couple concrete matches which were so amazing, man. With and obviously Astronaut and Hazard were both destroying on. No, it was Ferry. Yeah, Ferry and Astronaut were destroying.
Foot as well.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, Hazard is definitely gonna ban concrete again, obviously. Yeah, I'm not sure about Artisse though. Do you have an idea?
He's not gonna ban Jumanji. That's for sure.
Okay.
He's gonna ban. Wait. Oh, Black Message. Almost certain that he will ban Black Mesa.
Yeah. All right, then we have our maps, which are pretty likely to be played.
Yeah, the only unknown factor, but it's still likely, is Astronaut. I think he will ban Dracofold, ban Hypnosis, but he could ban Dracofold. It's unlikely, but he could.
Yeah, he could kind of, you know, surprise people with his ban, so that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, what's some more interesting stuff? Yeah, this thing about Ferry, that this guy, like, he didn't really play RPG before this tournament, and now he's in here in the Consolidation final destroying. So we kind of have to talk about that, how this guy improved so much during a very short time period. So he's basically the dark horse of the tournament.
Yeah, that's what we can see on here, but due note is that here the compared times and the delta is between time at the end of TA and best time during rounds, not best time during like after TA phase. Like if they, for example, let's take Ferry on Hypnosis, his best time at the end of TA was 4:59, and his best time in round is 4:54.6, but his actual PB is 51.8. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's,
It's like even more
same
improvement than
yeah,
it
yeah,
shows.
exactly.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
yeah. Also, this was pretty interesting. The who played against who. So we
Yeah.
have only one matchup that hasn't been seen so far, which is Astronaut versus Artisse. This hasn't happened before, so they're meeting each other for the first time. But so far, the rest has already played with each other, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Hazard is the only one to have played against everyone of the players who are still in. Like,
Yeah,
be it
exactly.
Consolidation or Grand Final.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is some interesting statistics. Also,
Okay. Let's see the ready speedrun.
oh yeah,
Wait.
yeah, let's get into it.
Artiste, Hazard.
Ah,
And wait, Artiste
Artisse?
managed to finish it before the final message.
What?
The fuck?
dude, his message popped up like before the whole.
Yeah.
Wow. Ah yeah, so we have a Bola who's most likely shot calling for Ferry. Dude, but
Yeah.
is it broken now? Do we have to restart?
No, I don't think so. Well, we'll see after Ferry gets ready. He didn't yet, and yeah. But also, there's some fact. Hazard hasn't won a single match yet. Like, he's always finished second or last in the winner bracket final. But yeah, and Ferry has played the most matches out of all players remaining because he dropped quite early in the loser bracket.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, because Ferry started to get kind of really good in the losers bracket. He was already playing from the losers bracket, so it was kind of a weird thing. But now he's facing the, you know, the best players he has faced so far.
Yeah.
Or at least, yeah. So yeah, looks like Ferry is ready as well.
And
So we're gonna
yeah,
get into it.
it's not bugged, which is very good.
Yeah, yo.
And yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna see the map bans now. And are you guys ready in the chat? We already saw quite a few people. We have Maprik, Sunoni, Matt, Mitri, Marozi. What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Match R, yeah. Speedrun. Ferry was actually taking his time with readying. Ah, looks like
Mediterranean, of course.
as
Black
expected.
Mesa now, I guess. Yeah, Black Mesa.
Yep.
Concrete, of course, and this
Now.
is the quite unknown. It should be Hypnosis. Yeah.
Alright. Cool. Cool. So we have Jumanji, Mara Park, and Dracofold actually. So yeah, Dracofold is not like it gets played quite often, but not as often as the other maps, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, as Hazard says, this map pack favors Ferry and Astronaut. A bit.
Okay. Why is that actually?
Well, because unlike on Hypnosis where Astronaut is a bit... Well, of course, Ferry is the favorite because he's very strong and has world record on both Mara Park and Dracofold. But Astronaut is not as strong on Hypnosis as he is on Dracofold.
Yeah,
He's pretty much
true.
equal to Nico. I think his PBs are pretty much equal to Artisse on all three maps, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So
I see.
that's gonna be very close, and it's gonna come down to consistency. And we already saw last time with Ferry that even though pace matters, raw pace, if it's not backed up by consistency, doesn't matter too much, because Artiste actually managed to beat him.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna find out what is the first map in the rotation, which can matter a lot actually. So it's Jumanji. Obviously, you guys have seen this map already quite a few times.
Okay, that's really interesting. Well, because yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't know who it favors. I mean, Ferry is really good on all maps, so no.
Yeah,
price there.
looks like Hazard is saying GG Artisse in the chat.
Well, he was very strong on Jumanji, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think these first couple rounds are gonna be very telling already to see what's gonna happen. Wow, man. I can't believe this is only one match before the grand finals as well, tomorrow. Which you'll be playing in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is also kind of a test for you to see like who's gonna join you in the grand finals.
To me, I would like. To me, like, regardless of who I want to see going through in this match, to me it would be very bad if both Astro and Ferry make it, because that means that I will have to play Black Mesa instead of Hypnosis, which I haven't played Black Mesa in match, and I mean, even though I played it a bit this week, it's like still not as good for me as other maps.
Yeah, that's. I feel you though, because Black Mesa and because Astro is very strong on concrete, obviously.
Yeah, so I actually they are all as strong or like even stronger than me. I think they all have better PBs than me on concrete, and they played it more recently than me. I haven't touched it in 2 months, so
yeah,
I won't play it. But yeah, so that means so yeah, I really hope Artisse makes it. Because, and I also hope, like, for this reason, and also because he's my teammate, so I'm a bit biased towards him, of course.
Yeah, exactly. I can imagine that. But yeah, obviously you're in the grand final, so it's very, telling to find out who is gonna be your next opponents. So no worries there. But yeah, man. After this warm-up, we're gonna get into it. We don't even play this game, but I always love watching RPGs. Man, that is really great to have you, man.
Good to hear.
Yeah, RPG is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so RPG is just also my favorite style in Trackmania, because the maps are so beautiful and it really has something extra to it. It's just the driving style as well is just. It's so different from any other style in Trackmania, so that's kind of why I love it, and also the story aspect. Why do you play RPG actually, Morhpeo? What is your...
Why do I play RPG?
Yeah.
Well, when I discovered it sometime, and then a year later I played again some stadium for ZRT Cup Duo with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And I remembered that like a year before that I had played RPG, and I was like, hey, that was actually pretty cool. I wanna play it again and discover some maps. And then well. You know pretty much what happens next. I started trying hard.
The rest is history. He started playing for. He told me yesterday that he started playing 5 to 7 hours every day.
Yeah.
And then he just got one of the best RPG players.
Yeah. What I really like about it is how various how varied the tricks are in the maps. Like, it's never boring, because you don't have to just do drift and stuff. You have to do so many different things, and every map is completely different. Even if they share some like similarities, they are still very different, and that's why I love it. And also the scenery, because the maps look extremely good.
Yeah, exactly. And like there's some next level car control that you have to account for, like. Yeah, it's not only drifting, like you said. There's so much that gets into it. Like backwards driving, air braking, all that kind of shit. It gets like mixed into so many different things, and also just the endurance part of it. These really long maps.
You have to be consistent, even to be able to finish rounds, like to finish times, PBs. You have to be consistent.
Yeah, man. Like you can't. Yeah, you have to just hold your focus for so long, man. Like this map is, 4 minutes. That is 4 whole minutes where you need to be absolutely focused, and you have even longer maps in RPG
and
as well.
I was about to say that's actually a short map.
Exactly. Yeah.
But Anyway, we are about to start. Hazard doing some style points.
Yeah. Yeah.
Artiste finishing. Ay, let's go, dude. I'm shaking and I'm not even playing.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, man. It's gonna be exciting. Yeah,
Hazard with the Morhpeo strat. I did the same in Winner Bracket final.
Oh, he's going for the backwards.
Let's go. Oh, dude. Wait, he can actually backwards turtle.
Dude,
Wow.
he improved your strat, man.
He's so strong. Yeah, I can't do that. He's much better. What a mad lad. GLHF, everyone, let's go.
Yes, the first map, the first round of the Consolidation finals, featuring Hazard, Astronaut, Ferry and Artisse are gonna battle it out. You know, the two winners of this match get sent to the grand finals and the other gets sent home. So yeah, it's all or nothing for these people, and we see Hazard already making a tiny mistake at the start. So he's fighting from the back a bit, losing about 0.6 of a second.
Yeah. Although it's not the biggest problem. Looks like Astro had a wonky line, but he made it, which makes him just not lose any time, pretty much. He has a really weird line here, so he will lose a bit of time, but we'll see with this back flip. Can be okay. No one got it extremely good, but both Ferry and Artisse made it really well.
Yeah, luckily no fails either. We have seen...
Ferry!
Oh!
He made it.
Oh, that was...
And
oh.
as you were saying that, no phase, well, here comes the first whale, but it could have been much worse.
Yeah, he actually, I was about to say, he managed to save it really good, because, you know, most people actually die there, or they have to respawn.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it looks like Ferry and Astronaut are both battling it from behind a little bit, and we see Ferry and Astronaut getting a good approach to this ramp.
Yeah, everyone making it, everyone going for the no wallbang strat. Astronaut touching a bit there, but will lose about 0.5 of a second. Not too big of a deal, but actually it might be, because in this kind of match, everyone is so strong. No respawn run is very much likely from everyone, so it might actually cost him the round.
Yeah, right now though, look at how close it is. It's only, you know, Astro being 1.7 seconds behind, but that's not too much, you know. That's one tiny mistake and he can catch up. Yeah. And he can even catch up with pace if he, you know, steps his foot on the gas. But
and meanwhile, talking about pace, Ferry is really outpacing the others. Already took over Hazard. He's getting closer to Artisse, who still has quite a lead, but he really can't save anything. He has to go for it, because otherwise he will be caught. He will get caught up by Ferry and Hazard and even Astronaut.
Yeah,
because he's not too far behind.
Yeah, look, Astro is definitely still not out of it. He can make something happen, but we have Hazard, Ferry and Artisse being so close to each other, and we're already 2.40 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this map, and it's still such a close battle. Just
this
shows,
is what
man.
We expect
from
this match.
Exactly, and all the players getting the good booster there.
Yeah,
that's nice to see. And we're kind of nearing the last minute of this map, so yeah, let's see.
Yeah, still 0.8 of an advantage for Artisse, so he managed to actually widen the gap between him and Ferry by 0.2, which is actually a really good thing, like, because you know Ferry, we all know Ferry right now. He has insane pace, but he might be feeling the pressure a bit. He must be feeling the pressure. Everyone is feeling the pressure, I think.
Yeah, we have to say, like, Ferry, he accidentally pressed DNF in the warm-up, so that might be a bit of a disadvantage for him. And yeah, he didn't have the best beach section there, so he kind of loses.
Well, actually,
a bit more.
it's not the beach, it's the tunnel, but doesn't matter. Anyway, he lost 0.4, so really this fares really well for Artisse, and he's really going for the first 10 pointer of the match. Trying to show his opponents how good he is, how confident and everything. And with that last jump, he actually makes it with a really good time of 59.5. Wow,
that is
GG.
a sub 4 for him. yeah.
GG for him, and he's gonna be really like that's really good for
Wow.
him because he
Look,
was
astronaut.
very confident. Oh
Astronaut
wow!
managed to snipe
Wait!
Hazard actually.
Wow!
But look at
Okay.
these times. They're so close,
Insane.
man.
Yeah, 403 last place.
We have-
That's some consolidation final level.
Exactly. We had a 59, 401, and 2 403s. So that is insane. That is insane. So yeah, we have the second round coming in, with Ferry currently leading with a very small margin. But yeah, he's known to just be risking it all. And we see
Astro.
Astro, yeah. He hits the wall there, but actually doesn't lose too much. Like, doesn't lose.
Artisse making some mistake as well, losing some time. He makes the CP, which is the most important, but as we saw last round, if you lose 1.5 seconds, it's already almost goodbye to first place.
Yeah.
And that's what he just did right now. He had quite a good backflip.
Yeah, that was close.
But we'll see what happens. So far, everyone's still in the play. No one made a big mistake.
Or, as you say that, Hazard just bonks into the tunnel entry there. Luckily, he didn't have to respawn, so yeah, but that is, as you can see, it's a 2.3 second deficit for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, unfortunate, but nothing he can't make up. But yeah, I was gonna say Ferry, this guy, he is just
right
so fast, man. Like, he's really known or he has made known that he is not scared to risk it all, you know, like he is just, his pace is just insane.
Although he did say last time, like after last match, that well, he was maybe going for it a bit too much, risking a bit too much, and because he was really dissatisfied with his last match, he choked a lot of runs. Even though he managed to get really good times, he choked a lot of runs and too much to his liking. And actually, we see him saving a bit there, maybe because he's only 0.3 and 0.6 ahead of Astro and Artisse respectively. And that's really and him clipping, so pretty much everyone in the same time slot, Artisse and Astro, pretty much equal.
Yeah, except Hazard, of course, with that earlier mistake, is fighting from the back. He really has to hope for a mistake at this point. But yeah, I think that is a good decision on Ferry's part, because, you know, sometimes you don't have to risk, and, you know, risking in positions where you don't have to, you know, it can cost you a lot. It can cost you a lot of points. So yeah, that's a good decision from him. Obviously, he has his own play style, but, you know, you can change that, you know. You can change that.
I want to point out, what the fuck is this round actually? 0.2 between first and third, 0.4 actually between... Ooh, it's getting closer. After like almost 3 minutes of maps. That's actually insane. And like that, Astro is first, Artisse almost in front of Ferry, equal to him. And yeah, this is actually an insane round, and Hazard still in the mix. He's really far behind by this match's standards, but still could happen.
Ferry
that was close, but he saved it.
Yeah, that was so close, but he actually managed to keep a lot of speed there. Oh,
he touched. And that's that in this level, that's just not gonna make him. That's making him lose first and second place.
Yeah,
and we'll just have to see how Astro and Artisse make the end.
Yeah, Artisse was a bit wobbly in that previous section, but now he's keeping so much speed. Oh my god, first Astro with a slight mistake, and then Artisse making even bigger mistake. So he actually managed to keep his lead. And where's Ferry? Look, he's so close.
He's catching up.
He's going for the overtake,
Astro!
and Astro
What the
making a mistake. Oh my god.
Artisse going for an insane line. He has much more speed. Let's see what happens. No,
he touched.
He touched, but he still makes it. That's really close. He lost speed. He's still ahead of Astro. Let's see what happens.
Ferry
making it. Ferry should get first.
He gets first.
What the fuck is this?
That was such an unlikely round.
Insane.
For Ferry to win, because he was, you know, after that mistake, he was down like 1 second or something, maybe even more. But then, like, everyone started becoming so shaky. Dude.
Wow, I'm shaky as well.
Yeah,
but
dude.
Meanwhile, if we look at the points, both Artisse and Ferry making it one first and 1 second place, so both at 16 points, and then we have Astro at 8 and Hazard at 6, so they will have to quickly pick up the pace to gain time. But as we saw, like, picking up the pace at this point is just gaining 0.5 in a round and you gain a position. That's how close it is.
Dude, I could really feel the pressure in that ending, man. Like, everyone was trying to risk it, trying to get that first position. But then, yeah, mistakes started happening, and then Ferry was like, okay, I'll take first then.
Yeah.
What a insane round, man. Holy shit. Such a close one. Like, all the way, you know. And we see, where is Hazard? Oh, he made a mistake. He's down again.
And okay, so actually Ferry had, I didn't really watch, but he must have had a bit of a wonky section, but he managed to catch up with a really good section, and Artisse had... Ooh! And as I say that, Ferry loses 2 seconds to the same mistake as Hazard last round.
Yeah, again, this same tunnel entry is actually causing some problems, and Ferry, again, not driving too well at the start here of the third round.
And everyone actually, except for Astronaut, making some kind of mistake or wonky line.
Yeah.
And that puts them, all of them, at least a second behind Astro, even though Artisse gets a really good line and catches up on him by a lot, actually.
I have to say though, I think Ferry is gonna go into the full risk mentality right now. He has to at this point. Like, he has to drive some really good pace, and he's definitely capable of it, and he knows it. So I think we're gonna see Ferry unleashed right now. But yeah, let's focus on this. Wow, he's so close, you know. Even like it's a bit less close than previous round, but it's still only 2 seconds separating everyone. So on RPG, that is, you know, nothing. That's just a single mistake can change so much. So yeah, let's continue following this battle. See how do these players take these ramps.
Wait, Ferry had to respawn CP9 and he's extremely far behind, so that's the last place for him. And Astronaut, as I say that, making a mistake. So yeah, Ferry is gonna get last, that's for sure. He lost way too much time. And we have an extremely close battle at the top. 0.4 between everyone. This is really close and really sick to watch.
Yeah, Astro actually clipping the ramp there, where you have to do the quarter pipe jump. He clipped the landing, but he managed to stay on. But yeah, that definitely loses him the first place and loses him quite a lot of time. And that puts Artisse and Astro in such a close battle, but we still have Hazard as well, who's still in it.
Astro got a small clip, didn't really lose him more than 0.2 of a second, so that's still a bit very good for Artisse, because this is so close, every 10th of a second counts.
Yeah.
But yeah, still a very close battle, less than a second between first and third, and we have so far every single time, every round battle between first and third has been very tight.
Yeah, I think we have a sick match on our hands, and this has already proven it.
And Astro.
Oh, Astro, what happened?
No, he made it really good.
Yeah.
He touched a bit. No, he didn't. I don't know. Artisse managed to get it much better. But
yeah, it looked like he barely didn't touch, but he might have scraped his wheel just barely on that exit. I'm not sure, but... Oh, Artisse!
Artisse making the mistake, going for a bit of a risky line, and that makes him get third, most likely.
Yeah, that is a bad mistake, because it's a section where you have to carry so much speed. Oh, Astro!
Oh, that's very good for Artisse, who might get second still.
Hazard!
Yeah, he will get second. Hazard first. He must have not expected that. He was third less than 20 seconds ago.
Oh
wow.
My god. Astro.
What the fuck? That's insane.
That is unfortunate. Astro actually showing us what happens if you bug on that ramp. You actually lose all your speed and you can't even make the jump. So he has to respawn. That is so unfortunate, man.
And the points get closer again. Astro still got third 3 times in this round, in this match. So he's a bit behind. Hazard really needed those 10 pointers and he did get them, so that's really good for him. Even though he got a bit lucky that both Astro and Artisse made a mistake. But hey, that's just how it works.
Yeah,
and now we move on to Dracofold.
Yeah, alright, so I was... someone mentioned something or was asking something. Yeah, so the 2 winners of this match will move up to the grand finals, and the 2 losers will go home, or they're probably already home, but they will be knocked out of the tournament. So yeah, this is all or nothing again. And let me explain just a little bit if some new people are joining. The format is we're playing rounds mode. You get points based on your position. And we're playing until 70 points, which grants you a finalist. And if you're finalist, you have to win just one more round. And then you win. So yeah, there's 2 winners in total to be decided here.
And actually, when you look at the points, I think this is a very similar beginning as last match, loser bracket finals. If I remember correctly, it was the same scheme, like Artisse a bit ahead of Ferry and Ferry second. Last time it was Scandia third, but this time he's not here because he got beaten by both Artisse and Ferry. But yeah, this is a similar start, but we'll see. Drakerfold might change things up a bit because maybe some players are less confident on this map. We'll see.
Yeah, I wonder if players were expecting this map, or were they expecting Hypnosis?
I know Artisse was expecting Astro to ban Hypnosis, so he did train Drakerfold a bit this afternoon.
Yeah.
I don't know about the others. I saw Ferry train pretty much every map this week, so I don't really know about him. Astro, I don't know, and Hazard neither, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure they expected that. Well, yeah. Astro, of course.
Of course, decided this. Yo, Max with the host. Thank you, my man. But yeah, that is very interesting. But I do think that all these players are somewhat prepared, you know. Maybe some players are like a bit less prepared than others, but I'm sure they have all practiced at least a little bit on this map. So yeah, expecting some, you know, high-level gameplay on this as well. But what can you tell us about this map? Because this one is quite different.
Yeah, it's unlike Jumanji, where you have like it's pretty much the same length, but in Jumanji you have a lot of space for every line basically, whereas here it's much tighter everywhere. Except for very select places, you pretty much have no room for mistake, for any kind of mistake, and that's a very different kind of map to deal with, especially the first 3 CPs, 2 or 3 CPs where people can quite easily mess up with the slightest misadjustment.
Exactly, like some checkpoints are really close, and if you just are barely incorrect lined up, then you have to go for a respawn and lose so much time. It can definitely happen on this map. Oh, Artisse going for a wallbang there. I haven't seen that strat, but it looked very, very, very consistent. Or very nice to do. But yeah. I wonder how prepared Ferry is on this.
I'm pretty sure he's well prepared. He improved his world record this week with the 44.7. He had a 45.4.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, good that you mentioned that. Yeah. Looks like the, you know, Ferry is kind of, you know, stealing your world records a bit on some maps.
Yeah, well, I mean, this one is really not unexpected at all. It's, I mean, it stood for like more than a month and a half, so like,
yeah.
I would have expected it to last much shorter time.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that is a very good sign for Ferry, you know, because I think last week he was already improving a lot of PBs, like getting some world records, and even this week he's also like again continuing to get world records, so that is, yeah, just shows he really wants to, you know, he takes this quite serious, I think.
Yeah. But as I said, he is known to risk a lot, and in this map especially the slightest mistake costs you a lot, so last time, if I remember correctly, last time he didn't show the greatest performance on this compared to what he is capable of, and because of risking too much. And yeah.
Well, he has a chance to prove himself, and we're gonna get into it in 20 seconds. So this was the warm-up, and then we have 3 rounds on this map on who created this beautiful masterpiece, I have to say. But yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, okay. Hazard said he played this map 30 minutes in the last 5 weeks. So,
Oh.
yeah, that's your answer to how prepared he is on this. But yeah, as you can see, he's not even in the top 15 of local records. He actually has local 21 with a 354. So I don't know if that's his PB, but if it is, it doesn't bode well for him at all.
Yeah, and it was already in the warm-up he made a mistake in this very CP, so let's see how he does it.
Yeah, actually,
looking solid.
astronaut. Astronaut made a mistake and he's out.
Oh yeah.
Artisse as well.
No way.
Artisse,
but he made the initial jump, right?
Yeah, he did. He made the mistake with the right turn at the very end. That's extremely bad for him.
And actually, Astro had to go for a second respawn, I think, and Artisse as well, maybe.
No.
I'm not sure.
They both respawned only once, but it's a very long one. But
yeah,
meanwhile, Hazard respawned as well. I think he's like 5 seconds behind. Yeah, exactly, 5 seconds behind. So that's pretty much a free round for Ferry.
Yeah, he definitely has the, hears from his shot caller that he can save this.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Astronaut made another mistake because now he's behind Artisse, and that's really bad for him.
Yeah, it is.
5 seconds.
It's exactly.
Yeah,
I was about to say, like, it's exactly what you said at the start in the warm-up, that the first couple CPs are actually very precise and very hard, and they cost you so much, and they just display exactly how much it costs. 20 full seconds behind.
Yeah, and also this is very bad for him because Artisse and Ferry either one of them they are basically both his direct opponents. Hazard is way less trained, so I wouldn't expect him to do too well on this map, even though right now he's actually third on this round and he's third in points, so that's not too bad for him. But yeah, Astro really desperately needs those points. He only has 12 right now, so that's really bad for him.
Exactly, that's a good point actually. I have to keep into account these points. At some point you really have to start working on your comeback.
Yeah.
And 12 points, that is not too much at the start. Yeah, looks like Ferry is keeping it together, still 6 seconds ahead of Hazard, who's also not really making too much mistakes, and at this point, he's probably also saving a little bit as well, because he's not very trained on this map.
Yeah, Hazard is definitely saving. He doesn't need to do any kind of risk anyway.
Yeah.
Artisse makes a respawn and he's last now.
Oof. And again, can he make this actually?
Yeah, there are some kind of some invisible blocks which extend a bit the platform.
I see. But that was close.
In the end, it's not that much of that big of a deal that he gets behind Astronaut. It's only 1 point difference.
True,
unless Hazard makes another mistake, which means Artisse would have been second, but I doubt it, and it's not too much of a big deal. He just has a really bad run this time. He needs to just deal with it and refocus for the next round.
Yeah, this round seems to be a bit all over the place actually.
Yeah.
But no worries. That can happen, of course. That's just the nature as well of RPG, which, the maps are hard, sometimes you have to go drive really risky, and that can allow respawns like this. And we see Ferry finishing with a 3:48, which is 4 seconds behind his own world record.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So, really nice time. I don't think he risked too much. He just played how he knows. Hey, wait. Okay, Artisse should be able to finish, but he's 42 seconds behind, so this is really not his round. And as long as he finishes, it's not too big of a deal. But he really needs to finish. And
Artisse, go.
He should be able to. He should be able to. Stop messing around, please. He's carrying me, dude.
He's really cutting it close. Just 6 seconds left for the warm-up.
Artisse going for the self,
A nice time me tie.
making fun of himself.
Yep. Yeah, hopefully he's not, you know, getting the focus, get the best of him, but yeah, just having friendly banter with himself, that's always good.
No, was it Astro or Ferry? Oh, Ferry made a mistake already, 2 seconds behind or something. And again, oof.
Alright, let's follow closely this checkpoint though, because this one has proven to be quite the tough one. And Hazard, yeah, he respawned.
And now only Astro and Artisse remained. Let's see how far Ferry is behind. 4 seconds, so yeah, that's a really long time, even with some mistakes.
Yeah, well, 4 seconds, it's not the worst, actually. I mean, it's definitely not a full respawn, so...
Yeah, definitely.
That is definitely something, you know, he can catch up perhaps, and this guy is fast.
Yeah, and meanwhile we have an insane battle between Artisse and Astronaut. So that's really cool to see after last round, which was kind of a shit fest, not gonna lie.
Yep.
But yeah, let's see how this works for both of them.
Ooh, Astro, he's going for the overtake and takes the first position. He has a, you know, really nice line on that magnet, which allows him to get more speed. Let's see, we have a bit of a faster section here. Let's see if someone can gain anything. Oh, Astro cutting it so close to the walls there. Managed to
gain time.
Yeah, he gained. Yeah, that was pretty risky, but yeah, he gained 0.3 actually with that.
He knows he has to risk it. He's really far behind in points. He has to risk. He's got no choice. And
oh, what happened? Oh, Astro clipped.
He clipped his front wheels, and again his back wheel. That's really good for Artisse, but not good at all for Astronaut. He's still in it though. He's still far ahead of Ferry and not too far behind Artisse, so it's not completely done for him, and can still get second. But yeah, unfortunate for him.
Yeah, like at least, you know, it was only, what is it, like a 1 second time loss, or maybe 1.5 seconds, so you can definitely contend this first place. This is not over. Yeah, let's follow closely though. Artisse made a mistake here before, he managed to do it quite nice, as well as Astro. See, Ferry is also close behind. You know, it's only 3.5 seconds, so, you know, perhaps he wants to risk a little more and, you know, contend second or even first place. As Hazard, he is so far behind actually. He doesn't even show up on the CP counter, that's how far he's behind.
2 CPs behind, that's a lot.
Oof. Yeah, so let's just hope that he will be able to finish. Meanwhile, we have a very close battle on our hands. Astro and Artisse are so close, and we're nearing the last minute of this map. We have some quite close drifts you have to do here. Quite a hard Neo, something I can't even do. So yeah, these players showing how it's done though.
Astro going for a bit more risk than Artisse, and he closes it a lot actually. Only 0.1 of a difference. That's a really sick play by him. Still a bit behind, but and Artisse did. No, he didn't touch. I don't think he did.
Look at this dude.
But that's actually insane.
0.2. They're gonna risk. They have to risk.
They have to risk it. Let's see.
Astro has more speed.
Same line. Astro failed it, and Ferry. Oh, Ferry respawned actually. Okay, so that's basically.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Basically, Astro risked it. He had to, and he didn't lose anything by failing his risk. So actually, it's not a big deal for him. Unfortunate that he didn't make it, but still, he didn't lose anything, and that's good.
Yeah, I think he definitely would have had him, because Astro, I was specking him, he had more speed with his jump, he would have definitely gotten him.
I don't know about getting him, but it would have been like something like equal or something. I don't know.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's impossible to tell, but yeah, it was so close, man.
Close, yes.
Yeah, definitely he had to go risk, so it was definitely worth, and he didn't lose anything with it, so...
Yeah. Artisse overtaking Ferry again for the lead, 35 and 33 points, so they are starting to get quite a lead over Hazard and Astro.
Yeah, good point.
Not too much though, only 13 points between
Artisse
first and last, and Artisse. Still not too much of a problem. but
yeah,
might
probably 0.5, 0.8. Oh no, 0.1. Yeah, let's follow closely. Again, this CP very decisive. All the players seem to be making it. See Artisse also making it. So that is good sign. Luckily no mistakes in this CP. First time this
now
round.
we have this one. That's also a bit risky, though it is less risky. Let's see it. Especially the arrival in this one. Hazard making some mistake and he has to respawn. Gets overtaken by Artisse.
Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, this CP, I found that it was quite hard to line yourself up into the CP in that last jump. Sometimes you can miscalculate it a little bit. But these players are doing it very nice. Hazard though, with that small respawn, is behind 4 seconds. And Artisse is 2 seconds behind, and then we have Astro 1 second behind. Oh, Artisse! Yeah, I just managed to catch that on camera, but that is a big time loss. So he's now 5 seconds behind. Hazard is closing in a little bit.
It was close for Astro, but he still makes it. 1 second deficit to Ferry, that's not too much. That's manageable, but on Ferry it's hard. Although he did catch up 0.2 on this CP.
That was, he had the perfect drift. Yeah, on that staircase he drifted very nicely and managed to gain like 0.2 or something. So very nice, but now he loses the 0.2 again, it seems. So yeah, he's gaining and losing, and I think Ferry, he's not in safe mode. He knows it's just 1 second. Oh, he crashed and he respawned, and he is in third place. And Astro,
wow,
that is a very nice sign for Astro, as he's now 3.8 seconds behind second place.
And ahead of second place, and also he needs those 10 points. He's so far behind. Well, actually not that far, especially if he gets 10 points he will catch up really fast. And just
we have a new battle.
Have an insane battle.
We have a battle, Hazard and Ferry. The player
so
Hazard.
Artisse not too far.
Yeah, Hazard as well. He's gonna join the battle. So very, very cool to see this in the back. Hazard a bit wonky, losing time and getting sent to last place. So yeah, they're battling for the second, third and last place right now. But Ferry is kind of extending his lead over Artisse and Hazard a little bit. But it's not too much, and anything can still decide this round. Even Astro, there is a chance he has to respawn, which puts him back into potentially last place as well. So there's that too. It's very. Will he, keep this second position?
Yeah, Artisse is coming close. He's pushing it, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see with this. Yeah, he pushed a bit, not too much though. He didn't really gain time, but the end can be risked a lot. We'll see how both players do it. I think Ferry will risk it.
Yeah, Hazard cutting it so close to that corner. He is alive, but Ferry and Artisse, let's follow them. Ferry,
Artisse lost a bit of time.
He touched, but it won't matter because Hazard is just barely too far behind. So Astro setting a 350, closely followed by Hazard or Ferry, Artisse and Hazard. So again, close times. Look at that.
Yeah. And also just like that.
Yeah, very unlikely to see these times being so close on this map, I gotta say.
And look at the scoreboard, 39, 39, 32 and 28. That's actually insane. Now, because thanks to Astro's win on this, he got much closer. He's only 7 points behind Ferry and Artisse, and this map, Morhpeo, is gonna decide a lot because of how fast it is and how much you can risk some parts to gain a lot of time.
And also, these players are. I have to say, I think this map has been practiced and played the most out of every single map. Correct me if that's wrong. But,
I think it is.
Yeah, so all these players are very, very well prepared on this. So we're gonna see an insane battle, and there is a lot of places you can risk, but there's also you can choose to not risk. And we say this time and time again, but how much do you want to risk in a position like this?
in this match, you want to risk it all, almost risk it all. Like you want to aim for like a 26 regu or something. Something really close to that. There are some spots which you have to save a bit, like the one I risked everything on last match. This one unless you have to risk it, you want to save it because it's really punishing. But apart from that, most spots are like you can risk and have a risky line, but that's still consistent, and that's what they are gonna go for because they have absolutely no choice. Not the other players are gonna do the same, and yeah, we can expect to see some 25, even maybe 24 if Ferry risks it all. Maybe a bit too much on one round.
I think Ferry is the only one who might be capable of setting, you know, such a time in a live match. But yeah, we're gonna see. Like maybe these players are gonna risk everything and go all or nothing because you know everyone knows the playstyle of Ferry and what he can potentially do. So that might motivate players to go for even more risk. But yeah, we're gonna see this section that Astro just passed. This quarter pipe can be, you know, a bit weird. Let me show it in Cam 7.
Yeah.
This allows you to kind of bug sometimes or not have the perfect speed.
Yeah, it's not really a bug. It's just a weird line you have to get in your muscle memory. Like the line
really
is
wide,
very
right?
weird at first. Yeah, you have to go very wide and turn so much to the right is counterintuitive, and that's why it can be hard and you can fail it. It's not a bug. You don't bug on that, but yeah, it's counterintuitive.
Yeah, it kind of feels like a bug when you don't hit the line.
Yeah. And also we can note that since Artisse and Ferry are both at 39 points, no one can get, even with 3 first position, no one can get finalist after this map. So it will at least be decided at least at the earliest on the second round of Jumanji. But it most likely will be decided after that because we saw how close of a battle it was between the players.
Yeah,
so I wouldn't expect.
We're not gonna expect someone to just, you know, clean sweep first place from now because it's been so close, man. Look.
Even though on this map it's possible that Ferry makes it, it's like it's easier than Drakafall, I'd say. Although there are some parts that are easily failable, so like I think it's out of the 3 maps, it's the most likely for a clean sweep on this, but still quite unlikely. Quite unlikely.
Yeah. So meanwhile, we're still waiting in the warm up. We're gonna get live very shortly with this map, Morhpeo. But let me ask you a question for the chat. What do you guys think? Who is gonna, you know, come out the strongest in Morhpeo? Who do you guys in the chat think? And who are you rooting for? Who are you guys rooting for? So we got Astro, Ferry.
The Enshaw gang is here.
I'll spank Ferry if he doesn't win.
Since I don't see anyone cheering for Artisse, aka Nico, I'm gonna cheer for him. Let's go!
Let's go, yeah. Obviously, we can't. We have to try to be unbiased as casters, but yeah, it's no lie. He's your teammate.
So my teammate and my friend. Let's go! Oh, Foot is here. Let's go!
Yeah.
What? Fizz, that's rude. I am offended.
Yeah. No, also, no one is rooting for Hazard. Come on, guys.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Hazard is a bit behind. He didn't train enough for this. I think he just doesn't really care at this point. He enjoys his match, even though he could make it. Like he's not too far behind.
But that is the only more reason to root for him. He needs the support, and we have Mitri supporting Hazard. So yeah.
As expected.
For sure. Hazard gonna clean sweep from this point. You heard it here first. But yeah, let's get into it. First round on Morhpeo, which is the 7th round in total. And already we have this start which is very speedy, and you have to keep a lot of speed here. And someone made him... oh no, it was just Hazard. It was just very slightly behind, but yeah, this is nothing to really write home about. But yeah. Oh. Ooh, Astro getting a bumpy. Yeah, the bumpy landing, it looked like.
Yeah.
And yeah, doesn't keep as much speed as the rest. Still though, he is very much still in it. 1 second behind.
1 second, it's manageable.
Yeah, and Hazard. Yeah, Hazard also a bit wonky there. So already we see Ferry and Artisse both in the lead, but Artisse actually catching up on Ferry, who also had a bit of a...
okay, he made it, but he lost. He must be like 4 seconds behind, even more with this.
It's just so much time.
Let's say 6. And
that is so much time.
In front, Artisse must have had like a good pipe, while the others, or Ferry must have slowed down, like gotten a gear
Hazard.
down.
Yeah, Hazard as well, also losing time, but he still didn't have to respawn.
But yeah, speaking about the dirt tunnels, there are 2 in this map, and both of them are very treacherous. You have to keep your gear, or like manage your gear very well, so that you don't lose one in an unfortunate moment, because otherwise you just lose 0.5, even 1 second. That's brutal of a loss at this level. It's very brutal.
Yeah, you have to really, you know, keep account of that gear in that tunnel, because we've seen like you can lose like 2 seconds if you get it really bad. Yeah. That is so much actually on a map like this. And Ferry, Artisse are still heavily contending that first place. Yeah. Ferry only 1 second behind, but then Hazard making a slight mistake.
Both getting the nosedive here.
I don't know about that strat actually.
Yeah, it gains a bit, and it's not that risky. It gains a bit. It was fun. I don't know. I only started seeing it recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, still a second between the 2 of them. Even Ferry lost his gear on the dirt tunnel entry. Didn't lose too much though.
Yeah,
so
he kept a little bit more speed, like on the exit. It seemed like he made the best out of a worse thing.
Let's see this section, dude.
Yeah, Ferry, he has a sick line here, so let's see if he goes for it.
He did, but Artisse made it really good as well, and Ferry getting a wonky line afterwards. And just like that, I think it remains equal. Even Ferry losing a bit. No, he only lost 0.1. That's pretty much nothing. Yeah. And yeah, Artisse keeping it together, and that's really good to see, because it is a really hard line.
Ferry having a no slide. He got a no slide, so he didn't hit the Neo correctly, I think. And yeah, but he actually doesn't lose anything, it seems. Actually seems to be gaining, and Artisse making a mistake.
Not too bad, but still 0.5 behind now.
Like it's at this point, like it's not too much time lost, but it's your first position lost, and that is everything in this point.
But do keep in mind as well that top 2 advances and not top 1. So in this match, since they are both they are already in the top 2 point-wise, and Astro is last in this round
Artisse.
Wait, Ferry.
Oh my god, Artisse is really cutting it close.
Ferry! Oh wow, that is insane to see.
Yeah, who is gonna clock in that 10-pointer?
Right now it looks like Artisse.
Yeah, we have just a couple CPs left, and there's not much you can risk. There's one last turn, which is gonna decide everything. Artisse and Ferry, who is gonna take it? It looks like Artisse. Let's follow this exact turn. Ferry got it nice. Ferry, he's going for it. He's going for it. Ferry, he has so much speed and he gets it.
Wow.
Oh my god. Artisse gets sniped in the ending there with that a bit of a bad landing, and Ferry risking everything, getting so much speed there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, as I was saying, Astro is last, and that's really good for both of them. So it's unlucky for Artisse. He must be a bit disappointed, but he should keep in mind that he's still gaining on 3rd place, and that's what matters in the end.
That is true, yeah. But what a close match. It's kind of a statement, you know, like being able getting sniped it must not be the best feeling though.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, let's take a quick look at the points. We have Ferry on 49, Artisse 45, and 35 and 32 for Hazard and Astro. So yeah, as you said, Ferry and Artisse are really getting those points, and Hazard and Astro are getting a bit left behind, it seems, in points. So yeah, they have to really make something happen, but Hazard failing that section and loses 2.5, 2.3 it seems. So let's follow this battle.
Astro was first. He was first, but he had there's a gear you can keep there. You have to keep it because otherwise you lose 0.5, and that's just what happened to him. Astro was first, and now he's last. But Artisse losing every single gear possible.
Yeah.
Right now he's basically 1.5 seconds behind, just like that.
Exactly. Yeah. As you said, that tunnel section can be so evil actually. Just eat your gears. Oh my god, Artisse. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I've never seen that land bug happen in that section.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
But yeah, luckily he made it. He's a bit more behind, but still manageable with a small mistake by either of his opponents.
Yeah.
They are really fast, so it could be expected to have absolutely no mistake.
Yeah, for sure. Ferry though, he is in a nice lead of 1 second in front of Astro. That can change a lot, but so far he's looking very good. Astro though, he's also looking good and definitely wants to get that points, you know. He wants to get that 10-pointer, I believe, because he really needs that right now. You know, because already Ferry and Artisse are starting to get closer to finalists, and that is not something you want to have happen, because that can put so much more pressure on you. You know, then you have to perform in that very round. But yeah, let's see.
Astro losing the gear.
Yeah.
Artisse keeping it, and just like that, Artisse is only 0.6 behind.
Yeah, man, these tunnels are just eating gears left, right, and center.
Yeah. And now one of the crucial sections. Let's see how everyone gets it. Ferry seems to get it good. Artisse risking it a bit. He didn't get the best landing, so basically equal, I think, between like he didn't gain or lose time on Astro. So still very much a game between the two of them.
Yeah, look at this battle. It's still so very close. Ferry really wants to just keep this lead, while Artisse and Astro are really contending that second place.
Yeah.
But yeah, we still have a couple risky sections to be driven here.
Artisse risking it, and he's gaining time on Astro. He's almost caught up. Let's see this section. This is really risky. Artisse risking it. He lost time. He clipped a bit.
Yeah.
Still 0.5, but yeah, that's unfortunate for him. But
Artisse,
he can still make it happen.
He is Artisse, man. He is playing with my heart, man. He's driving.
Yeah.
Like, and you know, he has to risk. He really wants to snipe this second position, but he's just barely not getting it. You know, like he's so close, and then he made a slight mistake, and then he's behind again.
Got a really good line there. I don't know what Astro got as a line. I think he got a really good line as well.
Yeah.
So it's gonna decide it, this section right here.
Oh, Hazard has to respawn. Yeah, just managed to catch that one, but Hazard is definitely not in this one anymore. Let's follow Artisse as he's, you know, still again in that consistent, time behind Astro, and he's just not getting it. But Astro a bit of a wide, yeah, that was really a wide line there that you don't usually see. But he's keeping it together. Can Artisse do what Ferry was doing before?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's just barely not enough.
Wow, that's really cool. And Ferry with the 2 10-pointers, so he might actually get the clean sweep on this map.
And look at that time, man. That was a low 26, I think. Yeah. So you actually called that one earlier, that Ferry would maybe drive a 26, and yeah, he actually did it. So close to being a 25 as well.
Yeah. Not unexpected from him. He already drove a 25.2 last week in rounds.
Yeah, that is a big GG, and sad for Hazard.
But yeah, 26, 27 and 28, those times are really sick.
Yeah, man. 26,
But looks
27.
like Ferry lost a lot of time on the last checkpoint because
Ah.
he was only 1.5 ahead in the end, and he was 2 seconds ahead all round long. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Ooh, Ferry. He has
Made
to
the
respawn.
mistake. He has to respawn, and that's very good for Artisse and Astronaut, who are really looking forward to getting those points.
Yeah, dude.
And yeah, just like that, it might be an instant last place for Ferry. He lost a lot of time.
And now the whole dynamic of this round is changing actually, because
Yeah.
I'd say Ferry is the strongest one on this map, pace-wise. But yeah, now he's nowhere to be seen in the front. And these players are, obviously they know that at this point. And now the 10-pointer is up for grabs, so who's gonna take it? Will Astro and Hazard take this chance to form a bit of a comeback? Or will Artisse, get closer to finalist? Let's find out.
Right now it looks like Astro lost a bit of speed, but we'll see about the gears. Okay, Astro lost another gear. Okay, still really close, but Artisse came out ahead by a lot. He won a lot of time in this section. He was behind before the tunnel, so yeah, still very much game, but that's a good thing for Artisse.
Yeah, luckily everyone not making mistakes. Yeah, so this tight section after that on the bridge also can be quite hard, but no one making a mistake here. So Astronaut barely clipping, but he's managed to stay in it. Ooh,
the wonky line. Hazard losing a bit of time, I think.
Yeah, and that allows Artisse to get a maybe 0.2.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, so
Astro with a wonky quarter pipe there. Still makes it, but he may have lost a bit of time. Yeah, a small bit.
Yeah, it seems this battle is between Astro and Hazard right now, and Artisse is just, gaining small times over here. So, Astro going from the inside line and Hazard going a more wider approach, both going for the bug slide, but it seems that Hazard gained a little bit more.
Hazard didn't go for the bug slide. It's
oh really?
Artisse, what the fuck happened?
Oh my god!
He almost turned himself on his head.
Yeah, he wants to do a 360 or something. What's happening? Wow.
And that's really unfortunate for him. He almost had that in the bag.
Yeah, he just had
Hazard clipping.
Oh, luckily he gets the CP and doesn't have to respawn. But
yeah. Wait, and Astro lost speed. Ooh, and once again this is an insanely close round.
Look at
this.
this.
Only behind. What?
3000s.
Wow.
3000s in between each other, and Artisse is gonna join the battle as well. Look at this. We have a map on our hands again, guys. Wow. Oh, Artisse, he taps.
Oh, and Ferry is getting closer. We can't forget him.
Yeah, dude. Ferry, he has nothing to lose at this point. And Hazard, he drops down. And he's not even respawning right away. Oh no, that is a horror situation. It was so close, but still, look at Artisse and Astro. They are still in the battle. Astro is having a lead of 0.6. So he just...
now?
Yeah, 0.8 actually. Artisse going for a bit wider approach for more speed, I think.
Yeah, got a good line, but looks like Astro also got a really good line. Yeah, both getting equal speed pretty much. Ooh. Let's see what happens in this section.
God damn.
Both look to get it exactly the same. Maybe Artisse has a bit more speed.
Yeah.
But no,
and
yeah,
again,
he does.
They can't afford to make big mistakes either, because Ferry is also, just 2 seconds behind. And Astro, it's all about this last turnaround. Will he, get enough speed for this last section? Artisse going for more speed?
Oh, I don't think it's enough.
And again,
I don't think it's enough. Wow.
Such a close round again. Wow. But Astro actually getting the win. So that is a very well needed 10-pointer for him. Which is gonna put him very, much closer to Ferry and Artisse.
Yeah, especially to Artisse, because it's only gonna be 4 points between them right now.
Yeah.
Ferry in position to get finalist next round if he gets first. he has to get first.
Yeah.
Oh, Ferry requesting his break, so we are gonna have a 2-minute break before the actual next round starts.
Yeah, that is. We can take the time to you know, catch our breaths because
Yeah.
these rounds were so insane, man.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some drink. Be back in a minute.
Yes, sure. Yeah, what a crazy match, guys. This is definitely reminding us that we are so deep in the tournament. Actually, we're on that consolidation final, so these players are showing their skill level. And thank you, Tomfu, for the follow as well. Let's catch up. Titanwara, thanks for the follow as well. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. I'm very glad to be casting this one. And I just have to say, man, like, while we're waiting for this break to end, it has been such an awesome experience to cast this this tournament, because it's kind of my first time casting, and I was kind of trying this thing to see if it was fun for me and if it was fun for other people. But yeah, it's been going so awesome, man. Really enjoying it. And I'm definitely gonna continue doing it as well. So we have the Night Cup, which is gonna be played fairly soon as well.
Hazard forfeited. Okay.
Oh shit. Wait, he's out?
Yeah,
He's not on the
he
server.
left the server. He left the server.
No. That is unfortunate, man. I mean, yeah, it is, you know, you can say anything about it, but, you know, I can somewhat, you know, understand how he feels, because, yeah, he's kind of not getting his points and not getting, you know, the best rounds and stuff. Can really demotivate you, you know. But yeah, he really has to, you know, keep in mind how far he has come already. Like, he is not a bad player. Like, he's in the top 8 of the best players in this whole tournament.
Top 6 actually.
Top 6,
Right now
yeah.
he's top 6.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
Now Ferry Ferry is pissed, which actually might change how he plays next. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but I'm not really surprised. Like, when you see how he played and didn't really expect to win anyway. Wait, Artisse?
What? End round?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. We have
There
a bit.
should be another round.
We have a bit of a.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
must have had some kind of problem. No big deal. Okay.
Yeah. So we are.
Everyone...
Yeah, we're playing this one without Hazard, unfortunately, deciding to retire this match early, which, you know, you can say much about it, but yeah, he's probably just feeling really down, and his mental is probably just not in it. So yeah, we're gonna follow Ferry, Astro and Artisse to see who is gonna take it. So we have 2 people who can still go to the winners or the grand finals.
Yeah, and actually this Hazard leaving might actually change some things up, because he could have very well denied some points to someone who could have had a big fail.
That is true, yeah. Yeah, for sure. And Hazard, you know, he's pretty decent on this map, I think. Or well, he's shown that he can contest first place on this map at least. So yeah, it might change some stuff. But yeah, so far we have a very close round. Astro in last place, but yeah, just 0.3 seconds. So yeah, very close still. As we saw earlier, this map offering some very close matches as well. So this is
getting really good. He has more spin than Ferry, and just like that, they are equal.
Yeah.
Wow. Really sick. Very good show by him.
Yeah, man. And at this level as well, all the players are going for the slide there instead of the wallbang, which you kind of have to do at this point. Oh, Ferry! He hits!
And that's very bad for him. And Astro actually catches up. They are gonna be almost equal, and Artisse must be feeling really good right now.
Yeah.
Because he does have a shot caller and he knows Ferry made a mistake. He has 2 seconds to work with.
Ferry.
And even more than that, both of them
Oh my
clip him.
god, they both
Wow.
clipped at the exact same spot actually. Oh my god, and now it's like it's still so close. It is so
6.
close, yeah. But yeah, also like 2 seconds on a map like this
It's a lot.
is a lot. Yeah, it's so much because you know this map, everyone is very well practiced on it, and it's one of the easier maps. So you definitely can't lose too much time on this. So let's follow closely. Ferry and Astro both for sure want to get that second position and also might go for first
Astro
position.
Bonked lost about 0.5.
Yeah.
So he's a second behind Ferry. So gonna be much harder to catch up to Ferry, especially knowing that Ferry has a good base on this map, just like every other map. And
Yeah.
Artisse looks like he has a bit less speed.
No!
No.
He won't make it. Will he make it from here?
Yeah, he can make it. He doesn't have to respawn, but
But
that's
that is, yeah, that is a rip. That
Oh,
is
that's
definitely he's out of it. Like 5 seconds, yeah, 5 seconds time lost, and now suddenly Ferry is in first place.
Yeah.
That is a dream scenario for him because, yeah, look at the points. He will get finalist if he gets that 10-pointer.
Yeah, that would have been buffer for him, but it's not completely over yet.
Yeah, Astro, he
Yeah,
has to
Astro.
full risk, man. He can't,
Yeah,
he
Astro-
can't let this happen.
He's really not precise in that dirt tunnel, and that's really good for Ferry because yeah, Astro could have maybe caught up a bit.
Ferry kind of a bit too wide there, loses a little bit of speed, and we have Astro still in the mix. 0.5 a second. Oh, look at this line.
Lost a bit of speed. He went for it. He
Yeah.
lost a bit.
Still not over though. We have this last corner. Ferry, and he makes it. And Astro
Makes it,
also
yeah.
makes it, but that was so close, man. Look at that. Just 0.3.
Wow.
That is so close, but in the end, Ferry prevails. Astro get that second place, and Artisse get that third place.
Yeah.
So that means we have our first finalist, which is Ferry.
Yeah, and both he has actually at least 2 rounds to work with.
Yeah, that is a good point, since Artisse is on 59. There's no way there will be another finalist on this round, so Ferry has some more breathing room actually.
Yeah.
He has 2 rounds on Jumanji where he can close it out. So yeah, let's...
So
Oh,
Astro
Astro!
losing at least a second there because he's
He
in
hit
the
the
grass
fence.
and you have so few grip.
Yeah,
so
he actually
little
hit the
grip.
fence. He hit the...
Yeah.
He bunked the fence, so... yeah, he lost a lot there. And Ferry is already 0.6 ahead. Such a good start, man.
Yeah.
Artisse though gets a nice landing there, I believe. Gets a nice low landing on the flip, and he gains 0.3 with that actually. Let's follow this magnet where we saw players fly off and hit the
Ooh,
entrance,
Astro losing
and
time.
Ferry, he hit the
Ferry!
entrance.
Wow, he had to respawn. That's such a big time loss, and
Yeah, he
we
hit the
can
entrance.
almost. Yeah, he won't finish. He won't close it at this round. That's almost impossible.
Yes.
That's such a big time loss. But and
Oh my
also
God.
Artisse with almost 2 seconds of a lead. That's really good for him. So yeah, he can, just like last round, he has the same window to work with. And
Astro.
ooh, never mind. Never mind. He has an even bigger window. Astro failed, and again he failed.
Astro.
Oh wow!
So now it is actually very bad for... Look at Artisse! Artisse respawned!
What?
Artisse respawned!
Okay, excuse me?
What is this round, man? Ferry
No
is
way!
in first place!
No way, dude!
After such a big mistake from Ferry, which put him in like 10 seconds or more deficit, and now he's in first place again. What's happening, guys? What is happening? But actually, Artisse and Ferry are in a very close battle, and this round is not over, man. You know, we've experienced a lot in this round, but it's not over yet. Ferry gets a much better section there, actually, on the
it's
exit.
very first. This is just unreal, dude.
Yeah, man. Dude, what
How?
happened to Artisse? Because, like,
I
he
have
was...
no clue.
He might have just failed, like, the very last jump.
It looks like he took a really long time to respawn or something.
Yeah, because
Maybe
he made the first jump to the quarter pipe. He made that jump, and after that, like, he can't really feel anything. It seems, but
I can't imagine how mad he must be feeling.
yeah, man.
I really hope he won't be like it won't affect
Affecting
his performance after.
exactly, because yeah, we have to take into account Astro is on 57 points, and he will, you know, maybe tie him very soon or overtake him in points very soon. Because Astro will also have a chance to get finalist after this.
Yeah, no matter if he gets, actually no matter his position, even if Artisse somehow overtakes him,
Yeah.
all of them, yeah.
Ah, yeah, that's true. So they will all get finalists
Right.
for sure. But it's all about Ferry. Will Ferry win this one? That is the question. He's in the lead right now, and he's also finalist again. This beat section is gonna decide it, I think. Oh, Astro he hit, but he didn't lose time actually.
He lost he kind of lost a gear there, I think. I don't know. Looks like he lost a bit of speed.
Yeah.
But that must be an illusion.
Yeah, so Ferry, he is 0.4 ahead of Astro. Can he keep this lead towards the end? Just one more checkpoint coming up.
He got a really good line, but Astro got an even better one.
Yeah. We have seen Astro being very fast in this last section.
Astro risking it all, and yeah.
Ferry, he has it. So we have our first grand finalist, or from this match at least.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a big GG for Ferry.
And now the 1v1.
Yes, so now we have...
Look at these times! 4:12 winning time! That's actually unreal. What the fuck? And now both of them have to win. Like, one of them will get finalist and one of them will get 69 points.
Yeah, so we have a bit of a special situation here, because it's actually a 1v1 right now. Since Hazard forfeited, we have a 1v1, so it's just about that first position and nothing else matters. And yeah, that's a good point you raised, because the winner of this round will get finalist, and the second guy will get 69 points. So that is a great point you made there.
Small time loss by Astro, not too much though. It's not that big of a deal, actually catches it up with a better line in this section. So let's see, this can be bitch. Yeah, Artisse, look at that. Astro just got an insane backflip, and just like that he gains 0.4.
Yeah, man, it's all about the landing, right? You have to land really low.
No, it's not the landing, it's just how the backflip sends you up. Like, it can send you really far up and not far forward, but if it sends you forward, then you gain so much. It's unreal, and it's completely unpredictable. So that's why some players, like a lot of players, dislike parts of this map.
Yeah, I have to say, like, I'm not a big fan of, you know, that kind of RNG stuff either.
That risk by Artisse, and he gains time.
Yeah, it is so close. Look, it's 0.2.
Wow. Yeah, he gained a lot of time. It paid off. So still nothing is played.
Yeah, man, this is a battle that is so close, man. I think this match has been one of the most hyped matches we have had so far. I have to say, like, all these rounds are so insanely close, man. What is happening? Look. Astro and Artisse are really battling it out, and both not clipping. So Artisse, he's going for the overtake with a slightly better
advantage here.
Yeah, you definitely saw the difference.
Yeah.
But actually, Astro, he's still in it though.
Yeah, it's not too much of a difference, but it's still a small difference, and right now they are just equal.
Yeah, again, both on 63 points. They're really, you know, going for it all. Wow. It's so hard to call, man. Like, every time Astro this section, a bit too wide.
Oh wow! Astro makes a
Astro.
mistake, Artisse makes a mistake, and it's still equal! What the fuck?
Oh my god.
How?
Dude.
How?
What is happening, man?
What?
Just after a mistake happens, the other player makes a mistake, and it's equal. But what's happening? Artisse, slightly less speed. He might have not grabbed like the full booster,
I don't
but
know.
yeah.
They both gained a lot of speed, so maybe only 0.1. This is insane.
Yeah, we're nearing the finish now. What's gonna happen?
I don't know.
Astro is in first place, but it's so close. We have the beach section.
Gained actually a lot here. Artisse getting.
Yeah, he gets very wonky line. He barely makes it on the platform, but this beach section, Artisse, you can clearly see he's going for.
Astro clipped.
Yeah, and Artisse, he went for such a sick line there, going for every single kilometer per hour he can get, and he's closing in. What's gonna happen?
Look at that, he has the most insane line.
Artisse
He goes for it.
He's going for the overtake, and Astro is now on second place, and we're nearing the last checkpoint. It's all or nothing. What is gonna happen? Astro and
This.
oh my god, and
Astro fucking, and this is the end.
Oh no!
Oh wow!
What is happening? What is this match?
What
What
was
is-
that? Holy moly, mother of God! Yes, Artisse summed it up extremely well. What the fuck? And
Dude.
yes, as people are saying in the chat, Yo-Yo Kibo rigged the cup. His map is a cup rigger. That's
Yeah.
official.
Yeah, and Astro, we have to remember, this was his second time actually bugging on this ramp in this match. Oh my god.
What? I can't. And this is extremely good for Artisse and extremely bad for Astro, because Artisse has a round, an entire round of like kind of a buffer. Of course, he wants to take it right now, doesn't want to take any chances, but in the event that something happens, he can just... Oh, there's a break, okay.
Yeah. So
He can,
Astro, yeah, he requested the break.
But yeah, Nico can lose a round and it's not the loss for him, whereas Astro has to win 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, but I have to say though, I think Artisse definitely wants to close it out right now, because you don't want to find yourself in a double finalist position. Like that,
Yeah.
that is a lot more pressure than, you know, not having something like that.
Yeah.
Wow. And Ferry, he's actually writing something in Dutch.
Yeah.
He's saying he's praying. He's saying he's praying for Astro.
Well, I'm rooting for Nico. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, obviously, you know, Ferry, he's the fellow countryman of Astro, so yeah. But it's nice to see, you know, like every player gets some support. And who do you guys think in the chat? Who is gonna take this one?
This is the most... Like, this map can go one way or the other. Like, it's anyone's game.
Yeah.
Both of them have a PB of 48.5 and 49.5, so it looks like Artisse is slightly faster on this map, but it's still, like, it's so little, and
Yeah.
in this map we saw that it's usually not decided by raw pace, it's decided by small fails every now
Exactly.
and then. So yeah.
Yeah. So we have some Nico cheering in the chat. Can we get some Astro cheering in the chat? He definitely needs it, man.
Yeah, we have Ludo in the chat cheering for Nico, of course. And Milky Way versus Ensure.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, we have, you know, the best of the best RPG clans in here. And we're gonna get underway. No warm-up anymore.
Let's go, good luck. Yeah, this track was kind of a warm-up, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, again, Artisse is on finalist, so he has to win this one to win. And Astro has to win 2 rounds to win. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. This
Smoked by Astro.
Yeah, this CP though, let's see. It's gonna be very decisive. Oh, luckily both are making this jump.
Yeah,
Astro going for the wall bang, which is
just speed here. Yeah, he had a really wonky line.
yeah.
Doesn't. It's not too much of a big deal, but oh, he touched a bit. Everyone, we can see that they are so shaky.
Yeah.
Their lines are really like shaky. They are
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I think the fact that this is a 1v1 now makes it even more scary because like there's no one who can deny finalist. You know, it's you just have to win.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far so good. No big mistakes, luckily. So we have a close one on our hands. We have Astro, who's gaining actually. He's 0.6 away, which is it's like nothing on this map. I have to say, it's you can gain and lose so much here. Artisse though is still in that lead.
Astro with wonky line, maybe he had to release a bit more, but still pretty much didn't lose time.
Yeah.
Even
Oh,
time.
he gained so much. Dude, his exit on that staircase there gained him instantly 0.2 or 0.3. And look, this flip, can they both land correctly? And this turnaround is very decisive. Both players actually getting it really similar.
It's so close.
Yeah.
Astro, he wobbled a bit, he lost a bit then.
Yeah.
Very close.
Dude,
It's
look
a
at this.
Oh wow.
0.2, man. 0.2 on Dracofold. You don't see that every day.
Yeah, no, you don't. Let's see this section with the respawn and PF section afterwards. 0.4.
0.4, man. What an insane match. Can Astronaut deny this victory from Artisse? Or will Artisse send it home?
0.6. Astro lost the gear there, so he will lose a bit of time. Not too much though.
Yeah, ooh, he got a land bug there.
Yeah, and ooh, okay.
That is,
What
yeah,
point?
that was a slightly bigger time loss there, and you know, Artisse is getting a bit more comfortable, I'd imagine.
Yeah. And just so you know, if Artisse wins, I might have to go for 5 seconds to yell, let's go somewhere.
yeah, for sure.
Let's see what happens in this round. There's 1.5 seconds only. At this point, it's really hard to catch up, but there are 2 crucial sections which you have to get really good. And if Artisse gets both of them bad, Astronaut could actually catch up.
Yeah, Astro, he had to release there, so that is even more time loss, I think. But yeah, just 2 seconds between each other, that can be, you know, it can be enough if Artisse doesn't fail here. So I'm gonna spectate him, see if he rides this one home. It's all about this very jump. Oh, he's taking it very safe.
Astronaut is risking it for the biscuit, but it's not enough. It can't be enough.
Yeah.
And just like that, we have our last grand finalist, who is Artisse. GG's.
Yeah, big GG's to all the players actually, but very close round. Very close match actually. This whole match has been a roller coaster of a round or of a match. And
that match was wow.
Yeah, and dude, hats off to Astro as well though, because he was really, you know, so close to getting finalist position, just 1 point away.
Yeah, dude, that was actually amazing.
Yeah, wow. And yeah, we have our grand finals players now. So we have Foot, Morhpeo, and Artisse, and Ferry. So that is gonna be absolutely insane. And
so,
I imagine, Morhpeo, you must feel, you know, how do you feel?
I am relieved. I am relieved because I can already tell you the map pack. It's gonna be Jumanji, Park, and Hypnosis.
Yeah.
Like, because Astro bans. Oh yeah, wait. No, Astro doesn't play. So Foot bans Dreka. He's always banned it. Ferry, Park, and me and Artisse usually most likely like Concrete and Black Mesa.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, again, GG to Ferry and Artisse, who made it to the grand final. And earlier we have Morhpeo and Foot, who made it through the grand final through the winners bracket. And this was a lower bracket match. So yeah, I have to remind you guys, tomorrow we're gonna play the grand finals on the exact same time, so at 8 p.m. I hope to see you guys all there, and yeah, all that's left to say is good luck to you, Morhpeo, for tomorrow.
Thanks, man.
And yeah, thanks again for casting with you. It's
No problem.
it's a
Was a
pleasure,
blast.
man. Yeah.